No, don't talk now. Don't talk. I'm gonna start. Okay, Jay here again. We've got another special guest today. Big P stain, otherwise known as Pat Dog. Yeah. So, welcome to the show, Patto. Purdz with me as usual. I can't even find you on this video. Oh, here we go. I'm on you now. Right. We've got some lovely questions sent in by the public today. Those being, who do you think will win EGL? And I'll ask that one to you, Patto, first, mate.
Personally, I think TCM, simply because the way they played at Gfinity as a team.
I like that.
Yeah, I'll have to edge them on that one.
And what do you think, Purdz?
Prof, easily.
You reckon? You reckon they're just going to smack everyone?
Yeah, give everyone.
Yeah, I've got to say either Prof or TCM, just because TCM are the only European team to beat Impact. I think that's pretty sick. Right. This one's been sent in by a fellow gamer. They want to know who the ugliest player is in the amateur teams. So Purdz, mate, fire away.
Even though I do love Yollis, it has to be Yollis.
Oh, fuck.
He does look like Yoda with an eating disorder.
Oh,
I love him anyway.
Patto?
Yeah, I'd agree with Yollis there. Looks like an overweight version of Kagawa.
Oh, fuck, they're rich.
Nailed 9 balls.
We all love him though.
Yeah, we all love his shit haircut as well. For me, it's gonna have to be Salmon Head Perfecto. Unless he gets a haircut, he'll look a bit better then. Or Boris Johnson looking like Helsby. No, I take that back. No, Helsby's got the aesthetics, but his haircut's a bit doubtful. But Friar Tuck is definitely the ugliest gamer. Frenchzilla.
You'll use it all my...
Hey, you mad, bro? Right, how do you think we will do? And that's as in Twisted. I'll ask you first, Patto.
Depends.
And be honest, mate. We're not gonna. Yeah.
And stuff really.
Just remember, I can beat you up like pretty bad, so.
Just remember me, Stephen Purdz lost one S&D at I-Series.
No, yeah, I reckon if like you get your S&D sorted for the LAN event, you should do well.
Purdz, what do you reckon?
Like, top 64 push.
I reckon we'll come. I'd be happy with top 16 considering how much I've played and how long the team's been going.
Yeah,
but I'd want to get top 12.
I'll be happy with 16, but like you said, because you haven't played, Steve hasn't played. We've been a team for like a week, but yeah, if we could beat top 16, that would be sick. Right, how will Patto's team do Insight? Go on, Purdz, mate. I'll let you go again.
I reckon they should be happy if they get top 12.
Yeah.
I reckon they can get top 12, but I just don't feel the bracket going their way for some reason. I reckon something will happen and they'll have to settle with top 12.
For me, like I said in that last video, I think they are definitely going to get top 12. The only way I can see them getting top 8 is if they don't get like a top 3 pro team. So if they get someone like, I don't know, like Horizon for top 8, I can see them beating them. But if it's like TCM, then it'll be a really hard game for them. So I think top 12 would be the one. What do you think, Patto? Where's your...
I agree with that. Like, any other teams than TCM and Pro, I reckon we could beat top 8.
Yeah.
Right. I've got a question now for you, Patto. Who would you still fight for Songman's life in the one we won if it was Manch shouting at you? Come at me then.
I don't know. Probably a love song, man. Yeah. I don't know.
You reckon you could give Mance the D?
Too
You reckon you could handle it?
Easy XP.
Oh, right. Purdz, one for you, mate. One of our people who listen into this show. They want to know how many OOPs you pulled and if you plan to pull any in Sheffield.
Next question, please.
So are you denying that, or is that...
No. OAPs are good, but within reason.
I
Too
like
many
that.
will harm you.
I like that. Right, let's name some overrated...
The pussy destroyer.
One of our controversial listeners wants to know some overrated players and some underrated players.
Well, you can go first with that, Purdz.
Overrated.
I want to know why they're overrated as well.
To think on the spot. I can't think of anyone at all.
What didn't you say about rated?
I think Wongy might be overrated because He's getting into these teams purely based off offline, but I don't think based off online. But I don't think he's even the best online player.
No.
So I don't really know what's going down with that.
What did you think's overrated, Pat Dog?
Probably Mohawk.
Hey Steve, you hear that? Get ripped.
Get ripped,
No,
Steve.
joking,
Got
I
shit
love
haircut.
I'd say Steve is probably the most underrated because he actually is sick at LAN. But like,
Yeah.
don't know. Says about his connection online, but I don't know if it's like
Oh,
doesn't take his
Nah,
opportunities
it's
that
just-
he gets.
It's
He
just a
always,
shot.
like, wants to play with the top players and shit.
for me,
But
overrated.
yeah, I reckon he's underrated.
Overrated to me, I'm gonna have to say Wongi, like you. I like the guy. I think he's really nice, but like you said, just stuff online performance. You're getting into top teams with no, you've not done anything on LAN to warrant it. So I don't understand
Yeah.
why people would take a risk, especially as how the scene's growing now and how much more money's on the line. Another overrated player is rated. Like, I just see him bigging himself up all the time. I don't have anything against the guy, but he's always, putting shit on Twitter about how good he's going to play, and I just don't think he can do that with how he's played on LAN. Underrated Steve as well, like you said, Patto. Like, obviously, he could be in a team because it's all based off online. No one wants him. I also think fucking Brennan's underrated. I think he's a really good player. But yeah,
Never hear anything bad about him as well when
Yeah.
he comes back from LAN. No one ever says he's played like bad or
and that,
anything like that.
I'm not just saying this 'cause I'm teaming with him, but I think Purdz is underrated. I think a lot of people don't. Some people just because obviously he's known as Turds in the community. You think he got that nickname for being shit, but he's actually really good.
I gave myself that nickname, you know.
Right, and the last question is, someone wants, well, not the last question, but one of the last questions. Someone wants to know our best and worst traits of each other and why, and how long have we known each other for?
Your worst trait by far is when we're playing and you go stand in front of me and then claim that you're already there before me.
It's the eye of the beholder, mate.
What? What are you on about? No, I'll be stood by a barrel and you just come and stand in front of the barrel.
Mate,
Where
I swear the other night someone threw a grenade and you ran off like a little Lemmington, so I fucking ran to your spot. So I'm not scared of no fucking grenade. I'll take that shit. And you came back and you were like, "What are you doing in my spot? What are you doing?" I was stood there. Why have you just come and stood next to me? No, it's just like get raked. What's my best trait if I have any? Fucking hell. This rate is making a fucking list.
Just gotta be a sideburn.
Well, that's the thing.
That's the thing, baby.
Baby.
What? Right, so there is no good traits about me. Cheers, guys.
I can't think on the spot, sorry.
I'd say your motivation to win is a good thing.
Yeah, that's quite good. You're always pumped up to win.
Brilliant. Right. Yeah.
That is the best
Great.
reaction.
That's brilliant. Fucking hell. Alright. Purdz. What would you say, Patto, is his worst traits? Oh, you haven't said my worst traits, to be honest, Patto. What's my worst trait?
Say you're moaning about connection too much.
Yeah, you don't understand, though. I live in Cornwall, son.
Yeah, no, yeah, but it is bad. But then after like telling somebody for 10 minutes about the same thing over and over again, it does get bored.
Alright.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
And my best traits?
You've already said that, motivation to win.
Oh, yeah, but you stole it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you snap back.
Yeah, you
Oh
wear
my
vest
God.
to land.
It's a one-off.
You think you're some
bad thing.
M&M.
That was a one-off. Mate,
No, it wasn't.
right, you think you're Whoopi Goldberg. Right, Patto, what worst traits of fucking Turds?
Looks like Paul Blart.
Right,
Oh
best
my
trait,
God.
because we only got 40 seconds left.
Dunno. I can't say. I dunno.
No, you have to. Come on.
Quickly.
I don't know. His motivation. His motivation.
Alright.
He's always wanting to win and try to get the team.
My worst trait is he looks like fucking, he looks like the dad of the Addams Family and Harry Potter and Moho combined. He's got the
Who's
specs.
that? You look like Nadeshot, Vader, Aegon, all of the players combined.
Turds Nation, yeah. And your best trait is obviously you make a good.
You have the worst comb over.
You have the worst haircut. You look.
Have the worst comb over I have ever
You
seen.
look good.
Literally.
You look good as a Predator missile, and you wear jam jar glasses. That's what I like about you. You always make me laugh, no matter what situation. So.
Yeah, in the video.
All right. Cheers for listening in. If you want anyone else in on our videos, we'll get some more people in and fire some more questions at us. Thanks for watching.
Click the scoreboard at the end.
Oh yeah, we'll show you. That's the one off time that he's ever hit a 50 bomb. Cheers for watching.